Welcome to Any Hoop Podcast with your boy JC.
4-5. What's up, y'all?
We back and we talking the end of the regular season. So we had a whole podcast we did like Friday. I was supposed to get that on Friday.
Yeah, y'all ain't show up, but where was y'all?
I told y'all ain't show up. Pandemonium happened, bro.
Yeah, we're right.
I got texts and all types. The way we got our setup, bro, is just all types of stuff happening. We had haywire. My laptop cut off for some reason. Like, I don't know.
We here now, though.
We here now, though. You feel me? We wanted y'all. We did want to talk about it. Let's go back into it. We done with the '90s.
Yeah, we done with the '90s for sure.
I definitely wanted to hit on that trend because that trend has been going around, and somebody who actually watched basketball, people who actually watch basketball, actually watch the games. It's hilarious to see other people kind of like watching the games for the first time, old games for the first time, and seeing how the play style was so much different than it is back then. I mean, today than it is back then. And just being like amazed at like, yeah, bro, like centers really couldn't shoot, dog. Like, that's like a thing. Yeah, like your big man was not shooting threes, bro. Like, so when you hear the old heads on ESPN talk about, oh man, he can shoot the three, that's a thing, bro. Like that's not normal, bro. Like that's not normal. They not supposed to be coming out here like Wemby. Wemby shit is special, bro, because back in the day, bro, in the '90s, big guys wasn't doing stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying?
The only guy was that I kind of like introduced it, who was like being 7 foot plus doing that was I can't remember his first name. I'm sorry, but Sabonis' dad.
Oh,
he came from Russia, played like 10 years over there. By the time he got over here, he was like a little bit older, but he was like one of the first stretch bigs, and he was only putting up a 3 or 2 a game. So It wasn't even like, oh, let my big shoot as many threes as he can get. Now bigs are shooting closer to like 3 to 5 if they have that 3-point shot at an efficient level.
They wasn't doing all that, man.
Yeah.
They wasn't doing all the crazy stuff you see Embiid doing, playing like a small forward. You know what I mean? Pulling up from the elbow, up, hitting it. They wasn't doing that. So it's just funny. It's just funny to me seeing other people react to the '90s and everything like that. Y'all need to watch more basketball. That's just all I know. This whole trend is that people need to actually watch basketball, bro. Because if you actually watch basketball, it's like, what you say, like 10, 15 guys that can probably translate to the next era.
Oh, you mean like in this current era, or
so like from '80s to '90s, you probably had like.
I think it's more than 10, 15. It's just the amount of like how it's their ability to transfer and copy and paste what they're doing. So I think 10 to 15 guys will be able to transfer and copy and paste.
I feel what you're saying. The stats, like the actual
stuff, the production.
Yeah.
But like I still feel like it's guys out there that are like below the top 25 players in the '90s that could have like made, like Steve Kerr, for instance, was nowhere near a top 25 player in the league, but as a shooter, he could have found himself a spot in today's league. Might have been better, might have been worse, but I do think he would have found himself a spot in today's league.
All right, I feel what you're saying. As far as what y'all want to see, bro, like, I'm going to tell you, 70% of the leagues we do, bro. I'm not even going to lie, bro. Like, you can, bro, listen. If you ever listen to some of the top players, bro. If you ever listen to some of the top players, bro, talk about ball, they going to tell you that, too. They go like, most of the boys in the league don't even want to hoop for real. They just here for the check. And you can see it way back, like when in the earlier times, like the 80s and the 90s, that some dudes was really here just for a check, dog. You got people that was really, their whole job was to go in the lane and fuck up Michael Jordan, bro. Like when he go down this joint, I'ma just crack him, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
And then they was partying the next day. They wasn't like, they
was
got businesses or nothing.
At halftime. Yeah. So the next day they party.
Gilbert Arenas was like, they had the beer and the Gatorade cooler.
You feel what I'm saying?
They used to be like, get in the game, you're like, man, coach, not today, I can't do it.
These was like regular, average Joe type boys that was actually.
Michael Jordan snitched on y'all too. He said,
he snitched
some of the parties.
Real
I looked around, I was like, I don't do these things.
I don't do these.
I like, you ain't take a shot one time, Mike.
You ain't here.
I ain't saying you was taking bumps or nothing, but
no, Mike wasn't. I bet you Mike was weird to them. Like, you feel me? As far as like, he was probably off to himself in the room playing 2K.
He ain't playing 2K. Outside playing ball.
Playing ball by himself type
like
time.
1 a.m.
If you don't listen to Michael Jordan in the first episode of Last Dance, bro, he telling you right now, bro, he was playing crackheads. Off the rip. He playing crackheads. He like, bro, they doing lines right after the game, bro. You know they knees is done in like 2 years, bro. Michael Jordan wasn't seeing nobody past 2 years, bro, in the 80s, bro. These knees was done, bro. They hair gone. You feel what I'm saying? All skinny, bro. You feel? And back in the day, they was taking steroids. You feel what I'm saying? They definitely was taking steroids back in the day. So this was a different type of game, bro.
Yeah.
A totally different type of game. They get like 7 tests throughout the year now. Back in the day, they only got like one test. So like after the first test, it's cool. Green light to the next. You mean to the next year? Then you got some time in the off season, get that out your system. Take the test again. Then go back on your roids. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just
definitely easier to fake them.
Yeah,
that's back in the day too.
That too. It's just, bro. We came through a lot, bro. So the league definitely came through a lot. It definitely grew up. I want y'all to watch old basketball. Watch not the highlights. Watch the actual games. One game. Watch finals games. You know, you don't gotta watch like regular season games. Watch a finals game, bro. Watch a couple of them finals games, bro. You gonna see that these. This is the reason why they talk about Michael Jordan the way they talk about Michael Jordan, like, oh, wait, whatever. They didn't see nothing like that. Michael Jordan, to compare it, like Michael Jordan playing like how everybody was playing in '96 with that draft class in '96 with Cole, AI, Ray Allen, and all them. That's how Mike was playing back in the '80s. And the rest of those guys was, they ain't never seen nothing like that.
When there was it's a famous clip where Mike, he does like a behind the back with his right hand, and then it doesn't even touch his left, his right back and his right hand after that. Then Nelson's like, oh my God, that's the craziest thing I've seen. You got at least score in order to, they were snapping before he even got to the bucket.
You feel me?
That was a lot, but like, and today, like, you see that in the park, you know?
You see that in the park, you feel me? You see that on the drive, you see that all the time in the league, and unless somebody actually unless that actually leads to an assist, nobody ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody even want to say nothing. Like, unless it actually leads to an assist, nobody gonna be like, oh, that was a great dime. They just gonna be like, all right, it's a pass.
You know, it was the dribble joint. He went behind his back and then had it right back in his right hand. That's all he did. Yeah, no, he just went behind his back and then it just didn't touch the left. He just went right back in his right.
Yeah.
Further proving you didn't have
I was just about to say. There's also allegations that my man Mike ain't have a left hand. That's actually hilarious too.
I don't think he had a strong leg, really.
No, it's just funny how everybody. It's a troll. It's a huge troll with like truth in it. It's like one of them. It's like them people that's like, all right, because I come from a similar stance too. Like sometimes I be trolling, like especially when I'm talking to like older NBA fans, because it's like the way y'all prop up the '90s and the way y'all prop up the '80s, the way y'all talk down about today's game. You would think there was nothing wrong with the '90s. You would think there was nothing wrong with the '80s. You would think Mike was the man from the time he touched the ball all the way to the time he retired. But no, just like LeBron, the man had to go through progression. And it wasn't like he didn't have no left hand, but just like you said, it was not strong, bro. You feel me? He had to develop different stuff off the time. So
he had to work on his shooting.
Right, I was going to say, you feel me? It's certain stuff, bro. Like, all right, everybody know if you push LeBron to the right, he probably going to pull up. You go to the left, probably banging that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, certain tendencies. People play, they got certain tendencies. You feel what I'm saying? Same thing with Mike. Ain't nothing different.
My thing is, the 90s is definitely like evolution in the sport. That's what you want. But for every sport and just everything in life, the reason why today's time is better than the 90s is because they got to watch the 90s.
Right.
And they got to like work on what the 90s had. They got to look at their mistakes and build up off of that. And in 30 years from now, hopefully we get a better league because the guys who are watching now, the young boys that are watching now are building off of what they're seeing from LeBron, from Luka, from Steph, and all those guys. You want it to get better. So even with music, it gets better because you get to see the people before and work off of that.
And evolve into that. Yeah, bro, it's just, we gotta start, y'all gotta start watching ESPN, bro, because y'all gotta understand, everybody that's on ESPN grew up watching Jordan. So we about to hit this era, bro, where everybody on ESPN grew up watching LeBron. You feel what I'm saying?
Like that.
And y'all not gonna like that.
D-Lo gonna be on the TNT jump.
You feel me? Snapping, bro. I played with Brian. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be different. It's really gonna be different. And y'all definitely gonna see it more because obviously y'all gonna be able to watch it. Not how our parents watch it go from a Jordan era to a 2000 era to a LeBron era. Where they gonna be like, oh, this is crazy. Like, you feel me? We can objectively sit back and be like, right now, you can have an opinion right now, like, oh, LeBron wasn't that good. And you could be like, yeah, like he lost that ring against Dirk and them back in 11, like stuff like that. You gonna remember that stuff. Nobody gonna remember that, bro, in the future, bro. I promise you, nobody gonna remember that. It's gonna be just like Skip Bayless gonna be dead. Like, ain't nobody gonna be able to say nothing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just gonna be LeBron fans, and we just gonna be like, yo, remember when he came back from 3-1? Like 3-1, like the 3-1 ring, and the first time he lost, when he lost to Dirk and them in the finals, that shit is long. That's a long span of time right there. And then 3-1 to the 2020 ring, that's like 4 or 5 years. Like, bro, he been doing stuff. He got a long resume. He been around for a long time.
It's been 13 years since then.
And it's something like that's kind of what Jordan did pre-LeBron, pre-Kobe. Like, he came in, he established his legacy. Also, the league was at a different time period. Like, they needed Jordan to be Jordan. They needed somebody to promote the league. You had Magic and Bird. They came in and they did their thing. They made the National Basketball League like national basketball. You feel what I'm saying?
They made it profitable, basically.
Right, profitable, because just in general.
Yeah, before then, like, buying an NBA team was just a bad investment.
It's facts.
And it was people who were fans of the sports that was buying it.
Yeah, nobody was watching ball. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the Lakers ain't never win. They weren't no franchise. Like,
no, they just had a couple rings because they've been around for so long. So
it was
like
just
everyone who's been around since the 50s had rings.
No, facts. It was just like Boston. Boston was like the team that was going to win every year, and it was like 7 teams. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, once they started expanding the league to like Atlanta and different stuff like that, like, you feel me? They needed somebody to be like the face of the league to take it international. And that's where Jordan come in. Jordan take the league and he make it international.
And then, them shoes too.
Them shoes. So if you don't like the fact that we got a whole bunch of Europeans in the league, blame Jordan. Because he went to the dream team and he snapped. And now everybody thought they could play ball.
Yeah, it was like, he cooked us. Now we got hoop.
Now we got hoop. It's that man's fault. So, I mean, if you hate European players, you feel me? Not that, we like European players here. Go Luka. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't like all the European love, you feel me? Blame Jordan. It's his fault. Feel me? It's his fault. Just like everything LeBron fault, that's Jordan's fault. You feel what I'm saying? We're running with that narrative. But enough about the 90s. We done with the 90s. We done with the 90s. We're going to talk about today. You feel me? Yesterday afternoon, we had Kyrie and the Mavs going up against Jokic in the Nuggets. Kyrie hitting the game winner at the end lay. You feel what I'm saying? Nice. The Mavs, man, they beat the Nuggets, but it's not like I'm convinced they can make some noise in the playoffs. Do you think they can actually make some noise in the playoffs?
I think they can get out the first round depending on who they face. I think if they face a team like the Timberwolves, if they face a team like the Clippers, that's a team they match up pretty well against because I think Luka still has their number.
You still think he has a number? Because
in the 7-game series,
different than they did.
They definitely do. But I think it's sometimes a mental thing, like just how like the Warriors after they beat the Celtics in the championship, it was a minute before the Celtics could really like beat the Warriors, even though the Warriors were like not as good as the team as the Celtics. I think it's like it's something mental. They just can't really get past them, and that's fine.
Right.
But it might not be that way. I see it going to like 6 or 7, but depending on who they face. I can't count out a Luka and Kyrie team. Beginning of the season, I expect a little bit better. They were like 3rd, 4th seed for a minute, hovering around there, and they dropped off. So it does look bad right now, but I think they can make something happen. They got experience. They got Luka Doncic, who's been in the playoff kind of format when he was 16, 17, and then got in the league and showed that I'm doing good in the playoffs. Just my team isn't making it there. Isn't doing really good here. And then Kyrie, that's a championship player. As your second option, so I see it working out, but I don't think anything past second round. After I don't see conference finals for those guys though.
I hope they actually get there. Give it to me. The way they playing, I just hope they get there.
Just the playoffs?
Yeah. Like past the play in. Like we know they in the play in.
Yeah.
But
it looks like they playing the Suns though.
Right. So. I mean, listen, the way they playing now, the way their defense is, I think that could go either way. For real, that could go either way. Like, they got 3 killers over there. You feel what I'm saying? We got 2 killers over there. So, it's you feel me, a little bit outmatched. Even though I don't feel like Bradley Beal is up to par, like, as far as, like, his playing, I feel like they'll look way better next year just because all the injuries they had went through this year. But, yeah, it's going to be tough. I do think it's possible, definitely, he can get out of there. I think it's a 50-50 chance he get out of that joint. But then the first round, I don't believe in the other guys. I really don't. Like,
yeah,
bro, it's just like, I'm just like, It's just here. They just here. Like,
they just keep making these. Here, I think part of the problem too is they keep making these good moves, like middle of the season. So they're not. They're not one of those teams that make a great move during the off season. Yeah. I know. The Kyrie move was mid season.
These moves
was mid season. They start looking okay, or they even started looking okay last year. But also Luka and Kyrie kept getting hurt. But they started looking okay. Then it didn't gel very well. So we're just gonna see how it works out. I still think it's funny. I still think they keep continuing to have the best team for Luka. This is Luka Doncic's best team in my opinion. But it's other teams in the West getting better though. Right. So
y'all gotta do something. Y'all gotta do something. Do you ever see Luka leaving?
No, I don't think so. I think Mark Cuban got him. I think he hit him with a plan because I remember it's a couple years ago. It might have been last year. He was like, I know it doesn't happen overnight, and as long as I believe in his front office to do what they need to do to get the pieces around me. So as long as they listening to him, and it seems like it's cool. I think if they keep missing the mark on the playoffs, he would eventually leave. But
they need a new front office.
Yeah, in today's league where you get more money for staying where you're at, I think he's going to be here for as long as he can. Mark Cuban doesn't own the team anymore, but he's still there on Basketball Matters. So we'll just see.
We'll see. They need a new front office. Give my man a new front office. If that's what y'all want.
Get me in there, man.
Give him a new front office. Make some trades, man. Make something happen, man. All right, listen. We got Boston. They blowing out teams left and right. From the top of the East right now. I think they top of the East, right? Top of the East right now.
Best team in the NBA.
Best team in the NBA. But the streets is not feeling them. I'm looking at all the communities online. They grinding them up. Oh my God, bro. They everybody yo, y'all doing all this greed. Y'all fucking get 60 wins just to lose to Miami. Is this the year that they finally make it past Miami?
That's crazy.
If they play Miami, I don't know.
That's crazy to say. Miami the playing team, and we're like, can they make it past
the playing team? And that's the problem. I think they should be the best team to get to the finals. I just don't think they'll make it to the finals. I think they'll I got them losing to the Bucks. And I just see the same thing every year. Every year we're it's the best Boston team.
Ever.
And it is best Boston team since JT's been there. They got an actual point guard now. We were talking about it on the podcast. I didn't pull up. We had the technical difficulties. But you were saying that they got Drew Holiday,
right?
The point guard they wanted. That's still a defender that Marcus Smart is. We were saying they need a rim protector that can still shoot the three because it fits their offense. They got Porzingis. Porzingis is over there hooping, playing some of his best basketball.
Horford's still around.
Still around, exactly. It's something. It's not even a basketball reason. Every basketball reason says y'all should be in the championship. It's in my heart reason that thinks that y'all not gonna get to the championship.
So I said in my heart reason.
But prove me wrong though. But great home team that works in the playoffs.
Yeah, that definitely works in the playoffs.
And then the best you just look after the Bucks, you got Cavs, Knicks, Magic, Pacers, Heat. None of those teams are supposed to be beating you guys.
None of those teams near you at all.
But we just gotta see what happens.
But you feel me? Because
you 9.5 games ahead of
I was just about to say, you 9.5 games ahead of everybody. I don't know. My thing, I'm with you. Y'all just ain't got no dog. Sorry.
Yeah, then you was telling me earlier, people on the internet talking about if they second out, Jaylen Brown was the first option.
Right. So I'm also hearing people talking about that. If Jaylen Brown was the first option, he would be an MVP candidate. He possibly win that thing. You know what I'm saying? Top 3, at least. That's what people saying. And I'm like, y'all sound stupid because JT not even a top 5 MVP candidate right now. And he better than Jaylen Brown. And they winning. If JB was first option, they would not be winning. Come on, babe.
You know what? I know it's going to get you to the finals, JT. You got to stop settling, bro. I'll be looking at the games. In the playoffs, you'd be 1 for 7 for 3. If you take 2 steps in, you one of the best mid-range scorers in the league. And when you retire, probably you went.
Go dunk the ball.
Oh yeah, get there too. Get in the lane, but all those threes, stop settling. You're not Steph. You're not Trae Young. You can shoot the 3.
Don't act like Andre Iguodala ain't tell you that earlier in the season before All-Star break. He said that to you. He said,
"Get in that lane."
All this dribbling just to step back, shoot a 3. You ain't James Harden.
You're not James Harden.
You're supposed to be Kobe.
Yeah, but right. Get in that lane. Get in that mid range. You're a strong dude. Get in there. put a body on somebody.
And Kobe ain't passed the ball. Stop passing the ball.
It's not all them assists.
All them
And
assists.
you averaging 27. I ain't gonna lie. You should be averaging 35. You really the prototype.
That's because
bro.
he's passing the ball.
You nice.
You supposed to be D-Book. Keep it a bean. You supposed to be D-Book.
I'm seeing these dudes like Luka average 34, Shea 31. Now it's like 5 players in the league every season that's averaging 30 plus. You need to be up there with them boys, averaging 35. And you got one of the best trainers, the dude to train Embiid, a couple other like scorers. You need to be, you know what I mean, going out there.
You ain't got 35.
Fuck that 27, bro. You still gonna win. Give me a 35 piece. I bet you if you average 30 against the Warriors in that finals, you'd be a championship guy.
Draymond said that he don't get MVP consideration because of all the failures he had in the postseason. You think that's true? Just the stigma that he not winning.
I necessarily can't call that true because Embiid just won MVP.
No, it's just that JT got the stigma.
Because he got the stigma because he's gotten in the mix.
Because he got that stigma now.
I guess I've never seen a JT season where I felt like he should get MVP though. So I just feel like personally, but since like the Russell Westbrook thing, I've been making MVP like who I feel like is the best player in the world that year, plus their stats. And his stats is never like alarming to me. I don't know if I said it on podcast or off air, but I feel like those scores that could just give you 35 and 5, I think that's like over as far as an MVP candidate because if it's someone who's 6'11" that can only jump yay high, who could give you 25, 12, and 8, it's like that's more of a stat sheet stuffer.
About Luka.
I was talking about Jokic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a couple players with that.
But and then even Luka giving you 34, 7, and 7, like those stats are always going to be more alarming. It's going to stand out a little bit more than that. Yeah. But then I guess you can say partially it is. I think he's never like there was never a year where I was like, damn, he should be the MVP. So and it's not this year either. But I think he should be top five MVP every year. But it's not. It's no longer. Russ kind of messed it up for you. It's no longer about first seed and playing good. It's narrative attached to it now. So I don't know. Partially maybe his legacy, but he had chances to win MVP every year.
I was gonna say I think it's his legacy because look, Luka not up there right now because his team's losing.
Yeah, no, he's never been like a top 4 seed.
But he's a top 2 player. Like, so like, I don't know. I think it's like it do got something to do with the winning. At the same time, it's just like you see somebody like JT, you be like, well, if it's about winning, then he's the best player on the best team. So like, why isn't he in top 5 consideration?
Yeah, but it's not about winning though. Like y'all let Jokic win it as like a 6 seed.
He won as a 6 seed too?
Yeah, that year that the Warriors won the finals, Jokic had it.
That was crazy.
Then the Warriors was like a 2nd, 3rd seed that year, but I want to say 3rd seed. So he won as a 6 seed. Steph Curry was about to win it, and as a playing guy, didn't even make the playoffs that year. It was very close.
Yeah.
So like, once that happened, I can't always put it on. When someone says, "Oh, he's winning," it's like, is that what it's about? Because
So this is what we need, bro. We need a criteria for the MVP.
Yeah.
How about y'all come up with criteria for MVP? Like, come on, y'all.
And then speaking of criteria for MVP, what's going on with D-Boy? It usually goes to a team that is winning, but I never knew it was a winning thing.
Me either, because back when we was kids, it was the person who averaged the most blocks.
Yeah, it was the person that averaged the most blocks and had like 12 rebounds.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like
That's
12
all right.
rebounds and the most blocks. Like if you got double-digit rebounds and you average the most blocks, they're gonna give it to you. If you average the second most blocks and you got the double-digit rebounds and the guy above you didn't get the double-digit rebounds, then you was gonna get Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
And they'll call it a close one.
Or some Marcus or LeBron stuff.
Yeah, well, like LeBron ain't never get one.
Yeah, first team all defense, Marcus Gasol, second team all defense, but
yeah,
he gets MVP.
Right,
That means there's a center that's better at defense than Marc Gasol that year. I don't remember who the center was, but if you're not even the best center defensively, and I don't know. Yeah,
it's weird. So speaking of that, do you think it should be Rudy or you think it should be Wemby?
Wemby, bro. Here's my thing. Y'all that's how I know y'all hating. Y'all don't even like Rudy. Every year,
y'all
be with me when he get DPOY. You're like, oh, he can't guard the perimeter.
Every year, right? Every year
he's gotten better at it, but it's just like he's not flexible around the perimeter. Why hasn't AD won a DPOY? And now there's someone that's guarding the perimeter, blocking shots at the perimeter, leading the league in blocks, has more blocks and steals than last year's DPOY. Is already a better defender, in my opinion, than last year's DPOY. Has 4 stocks in one season. 10 stock games in one season.
Bro, keep going.
Come on, bro.
Like, what else?
That's why he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. Bro, listen, if we talking about Defensive Player of the Year, you at least gotta give him that. And what we said, I think we may have said it on the pod, I don't remember. But like y'all slipping. Yo, Adam, you slipping if you don't give him the defensive player of the year, bro. If you could have got the MVP, you should have gave it to him.
You gotta think, if you win that joint, defensive player of the year, his rookie year, imagine all the people that's gonna be flocking over to the sport. Like, oh, this French 7'5" man, his rookie year. It's like Patrick Mahomes' second season, but it was his first season starting though, so it's kind of like his rookie year. Nigga had 50 touchdowns. Doing? Get that man an MVP.
NFL know what they're doing, bro.
Give my man Wemby the MVP award. Give him MVP too. But give it to him next year. But Depoy though. Give him Depoy.
Come on, give him that, John, bro. You know he over Rudy. You know he played better defense than Rudy, bro. It's just
and he sham god your DPOY. I bet you Wemby could guard a sham god.
Come on, bro. Come on. Ain't nobody ever sham god Wemby. Come on, bro.
They gonna keep trying.
I think the Sengun game messed him up a little bit.
Oh, but Rudy could get 50 dropped on him.
Who dropped 50 on him?
Embiid.
Yeah, that's true.
That don't matter who did it.
Who was there?
He was there. I seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, he was there for that. Rudy got torched.
I don't want to hear that. And he was guarding him too. I seen you.
They gonna be like, it was Embiid. That was Sengun.
Bro.
Sengun is baby Jokic.
Don't make me pull it up. I know I can find some games where you were just getting cooked out here in the paint. It happens. It's part of being the defender.
Every time you go to the playoffs, you get cooked. We see it. He's talking about now, I got people that actually play defense at the guard spot at the wing, so I'm not going to be getting cooked like that. We're going to see. We're going to see, guys. We're going to see. Because Cat and I don't even know the update. I ain't even going to lie on the pod. I don't know the update of his injury, but.
That's crazy. Niggas not even worried about Cat no more. I fuck with you, Cat.
It's Ant's team. I don't like you, Cat. I ain't never liked you. I always thought you was overrated. I'm just going on. Not that as a person, just as a player. You feel me? I don't want you to think I don't like you as a person. I never met you. I don't know you as a person. As a game, always been overrated. You supposed to be over. Remember, he's supposed to be over. Embiid. He was supposed to be over.
In like 2015, he was voted ahead of AD and LeBron as like they was like.
You want to build your franchise around?
Would you build your franchise around?
Yeah, and I was like,
I was like, yeah, I guess he like that. But I mean, at that point, he had to know. I'm saying he had to like prototype for like. It was like, oh, big that could shoot and dribble. We just thought his dribbling was
he shoot better now than he did back then.
Yeah, for sure. But coming out of college, this shit was just like, oh, best. And he's already making the case to be the best big shooter that we've seen. You don't think so?
Nah, Jokic.
Oh, I forgot about Jokic. My fault. Yeah, I don't think you're better than Jokic. I'm sorry.
Definitely not better than Jokic.
Yeah, you're not better.
It's over for you, bro. That Ant came and took your team. You was there for years. He just took your job.
Snatch your chain.
Yeah,
snatch. Gotta get out the first round though. Get out the first round and trade into the Sixers for Tobias Harris.
It depends on who they play, cause they could get out of there.
But no, it don't depend on who you play. Get out the first round, bro. You've been here for 10 years. That nigga got drafted 24. Excuse me, I'm saying the word a lot. But you've been here for 10 years, bro. You gotta get it right.
He ain't getting it right, bro. It's over for you. It's cooked.
No, I gotta happen or trade in to the Knicks or something. Don't trade him to the Knicks. That'd be scary.
Yo,
trade him to the Mets.
Straight to the Knicks. Or be crazy.
Or put him. You know he don't like French people. Put him with Wemby. Put him with Wemby. I bet you. That'd be love.
That'd be crazy.
And Victor.
Trae Young, Anthony Edwards, and Wemby Young. That'd be wild.
I'm about to see some tickets right now.
And Giannis.
Yeah, on a veteran minimum.
I just seen this video of this bull, and he was like, yeah, like it's gonna go bad for them. It's gonna go bad for the Bucks if they lose. Giannis gonna be mad, and Giannis gonna need somewhere to go. Why not go play with Wemby and Giannis? He had a whole video about that, George. It's like 8 minutes.
Why not though?
He like go play with Wemby and Giannis, and they gonna have to take the Nazis, but that's cool. He's like,
that's cool.
That's cool. Everybody, listen, the Nazis, I already told y'all. Y'all know, listen, if y'all ain't check it out, go check out the last episode. I already got a plan on how Embiid for Giannis trade is going to happen. Okay? It's going to happen.
On Embiid?
It's over for him. It's over for him. Don't come back. Because you already know what's going to happen. You going to come back and get bounced. And everybody going to be like, oh, you ass. You feel me? They going to take your MVP away. Watch. It's gonna be crazy. First time in history, they gonna snatch that.
Bro, he was like on the way to having his best season. Don't let that peer pressure get to you, bro.
It's over for you. It's over for you, bro.
Don't let them. You nice. Don't let them people rush you into back into the game, bro. Play when you're ready.
Wrap it up, bro. Just wrap it up. You already know you come back, you gonna get hurt worse. Like KD when he's trying to come back in the finals. Yeah, that was bad, and he was out for the whole next season, right?
Yeah, he said I'm gone.
He's done. And he had to leave.
Steph Curry was on the plane to talk to him. He on the Instagram. Oh, he's going to the Nets.
And what's his name was talking spicy to it. He bullied him off the team.
Draymond bullied him off the team.
Draymond talking about like
we knew he was going in the 60 Minutes episode. They was like, you see yourself playing for another team? Everyone was like, no, yeah, it's a team. Play for it.
Right. Oh, all right. Yeah. And B, listen, it's over for you, buddy. Don't come back. You're gonna hurt yourself again. Listen, we could try again next year. Well, I already know. By All-Star break, he gonna look good. Buck's gonna look terrible. Trade. I'm telling you, we gonna get him. We gonna get Bobby Portis. Come on, bro. Shit, bro.
Next year,
Bobby.
Giannis, somebody that's not Tobias Harris. Like, we up.
If we can do something, bro, that's how we're gonna get rid of Tobias, bro. That's how we're gonna get Bobby. They gonna take Tobias, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got, listen, if we take the Nasses, you gotta take whatever we say.
And then we're gonna get Pat Bev on the
vet minimum?
Yeah, we're gonna get Pat Bev on the vet minimum. He's coming back.
He coming back?
I'm telling you to come back. Come back.
Y'all heard it here first. This is the
plan
for next year. Yeah, exactly, bro. We trying.
Pat Bev back to Philly. He likes our city better than any other city other than Chicago, of course. That's his home.
Milwaukee. Come on, bro.
Yeah, who's in Milwaukee?
What's in Milwaukee?
You're right.
You ever heard somebody say they want to go on vacation to Milwaukee?
Yeah,
no. It doesn't sound like a fun place. I was
just on the phone with my friend. They had a list of where he was going. Cleveland was actually on the list. Milwaukee wasn't.
Milwaukee was not.
Yeah, they went to go see the Brown statue in Cleveland. And now whatever's in Milwaukee. Is the Packers in Milwaukee? Is that Milwaukee?
Packers.
Yes, that's the
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin. But I'm saying like that's like
Milwaukee.
I'm saying like that's like that'll be the. So if you're a Packers fan, you'll be a Milwaukee fan. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like they're like
you'll be a Bucks
they're like
fan.
a joint.
Yeah, you'll be like
that scene because I seen Aaron Rodgers at a couple of Milwaukee games. Damn. I don't even know where Green Bay is at.
Somewhere in Wisconsin. All I know is y'all mess with cheese. Y'all fuck with cheese. That's all I know. All right. I mean, listen, it's finally going to happen.
Yeah.
Zion in the playoffs, bro.
Young Thanos.
First of all, shout out to Zion playing point guard. Y'all finally did the right thing to put this man at point guard. Y'all should have put it.
Just playing 2K zone.
Yeah, because they could have put LeBron at point guard. You feel me? But listen, I think everybody got scared because of the Ben Simmons thing. Ben Simmons probably scared y'all off a big point guard, the prototype. Come back around. Pelicans came back around. They spun the block and they put my man Zion at point, and now they looking incredible. They like 5th in the West right now, 5th, 6th in the West right now. Where they at? Hold on, let me get y'all that. They 5th in the West right now. They end up playing with the Kings.
Clippers.
They end up playing the Clippers.
Yeah, it looks kind of locked in because Clippers and Pelicans are both like 5-6 games behind. Kings are 8.5 games, and then the third seed on the other side they're only a game behind. So the way the standings look, they'll either stay where they're at, or if they fall below to play the Kings, they'll be playing like the Timberwolves or the Nuggets.
They did it on purpose. The Clippers did it on purpose.
Yeah, they trying to avoid.
Yeah, you see Paul George talk about on his pod?
What do you say?
He was like,
your pod's funny, Paul.
Yo, Paul, yeah, I fuck with his pod. They was talking about how, because Gilbert Arenas had, on his pod, he was talking about how this is that time of the year where teams, they look at the seeding, see what's going on, see if they can lose a couple games, they start resting players, this and the third. So his co-host asked Paul about that, John. He was like, yo, is it still like that in the NBA right now? And he was like, nah, it's not really like that in the NBA right now because of the play-in. But what he said after that, though, because they was probably the 3rd at that time or something like that, he was like, 3rd, 4th, 5th, that's the sweet spot now. He said that's not a bad. He said he tried to act like he didn't say oh, that's the sweet spot. He was like, that ain't like a bad place to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because now you got to face the teams that are older that can't keep up in the regular season and the play-in.
Or just the mid-level, just like you said, it's safe. Look, they got to play the Pelicans. And we're just talking about how the Pelicans are hot. Zion's hot. They on fire right now. But playing the Pelicans is better than playing Dallas, Phoenix, Golden State, or the Lakers.
Yeah.
Like,
even the Kings. Because
even the
Kings
Kings
came off of taking the Warriors to 7 games last year. Or was that the year before? No, it was last year.
Last year. Yeah. Last year. Yeah, even them, bro. Like, it's crazy. But Clippers, Pelicans, how you think they match up? What you seeing? You think it's sweet for the Clippers?
Clippers are supposed to win. I think they will win. But I can't count the Pelicans out.
Clips and fall.
They got Trey Murphy.
Clips and fall.
They got Herb Jones. They got the defense.
Fall.
They got Zion. I would like to see the Pelicans win. I don't like the Clippers. I don't know if the Clippers. They
I
ain't do nothing to me, but they're just remind me.
Listen, I'm messing with LeBron right now. He on
Yeah.
the Lakers. That means we don't like the Clippers.
They don't even remind me of the Jets. They remind me of like the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
You're not even the top team in LA. You about to like not even be in LA anymore. I like that new logo. I don't know why everybody was. You seen that joke?
Yeah, I don't like that joke. You like that joke?
I know that joke.
Oh, shit.
It's better than this one. This was the basketball. It's like Captain America.
Then they had something with something different. I feel like they had like a rocket ship or something like.
It was a boat. It was like a big boat that looked like a sea. So
That's
like,
now. What's they back in the day, Joe? I feel like they had something back in the day that was way better than what they got going on now. They need to go in the vault. Go in the vault. I feel like they had something. Yeah, go in the vault and revamp it, bro. They need to revamp the old stuff, like, cause all of these jerseys, all y'all jerseys, ass. That Heat Culture jersey, ass, bro. Get rid of it, bro. I seen.
They need to go back to putting the mascot and not like the vibe of the team or the city.
But low key, that's because they keep
mascot
getting rid of mascots. Our city had like 3 mascots in the last 5 years. We had a dog, now we had
hip hop.
Bro, bring hip hop back.
Correct.
Y'all know nothing about it. I think I still got a hip hop dollar.
Some of the best jerseys.
Like you need to be on a pod. I'm bringing hip hop to this pod, bro.
Yeah, whoever hip hop was, you gotta find out who that person was. But we gonna come masked up. We good. We ain't got identity out there, bro. It's up to you, honestly. But the Grizzlies, when they were in because they were in Vancouver for a second, right? Where they had those jerseys with the Bears.
Yep.
Fire.
That joint's fire.
The Raptors with the dinosaur on. Fire.
The
Atlanta Hawks back in the day.
The Pistons joint with the
piston.
No, it was a horse.
Oh, I thought a piston was a horse, or is the piston something that the horse uses? I thought.
I don't know, but that joint was fire. It was like a turquoise.
Yellow.
You know what I'm about? All right, yeah, that joint. Yeah, that joint's crazy.
That joint's tough.
Yo, we might have to play 2K on the Pistons, bro. Just so I can wear that jersey.
Just for jerseys.
That joint's fire.
We keeping Ben Wallace though.
Motor City, yeah, bro. Ben Wallace, Rashid, because he's from Philly, you know, Philly.
Right.
You feel me? She, bro. Oh, I know we passed it already, but he was chipping in on how we done with the '90s. He was talking about Mike wasn't really all like that on the defensive tip. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. I ain't gonna cat. He was like, they was because the boy was like, his co-host was like, what you mean, like, you know, he had all them NBA all defensive teams or whatever, and he like. You know what that was, like, we gotta give Mike everything, because, you know, the league need Mike to be Mike.
Another reason why Wemby should be deployed this year.
You feel what I'm saying? Do the same thing y'all did with Mike, with Wemby, bro. Learn from what y'all did with LeBron. Y'all messed up with LeBron.
And y'all ain't put my man Wemby in the All-Star game, y'all draw.
Already draw, but listen, we'll get back to it. But back to the Clips and the Pels. Yeah, I don't got the Pels doing too good in that joint. Yeah. I said 4, but I mean, they'll probably get them out here 5. I see 5, 6, maybe 6.
I'm gonna lie, Pelicans is a fighting team though. Last time they was in the playoffs, they took the Suns to 6.
Yeah, but Suns ass.
It was better than the Clippers, I feel like.
They're not better than the Clippers this year.
No, I'm talking about the year they beat the Pelicans though.
Yeah, but now this year they
Chris
got
Paul's 38. He's like 5 lines.
Since that game, ever since he turned 38, bro. That because he wasn't 38, he was 37. Remember?
Oh, he turned 38 in
that game. Yeah, and then it was terrible.
Ever since that game, they was talking crazy. It's like you had your perfect game. It's like, you know, I had to do something special. I'm out here in New Orleans. You cursed yourself.
Terrible. Oh my God.
You cursed yourself, bro. You ain't supposed to have a game like that against your city.
He ain't look good.
They've been the same since, bro.
He ain't been the same.
Did they win a playoff series since then? No. Because y'all lost to, y'all didn't get to the conference finals.
They lost to Denver. They won a playoff series.
That year they beat Pelicans. They lost to the Mavs. And so then the next year y'all lost to Denver.
Yeah, so they won a playoff series.
Yeah, I'm saying that was the playoff series. The Pelicans won. I'm saying since then he won a playoff series. And then on the Warriors, it's not looking too bright for you, buddy.
It's not looking too bright. So you got them fighting the Clips. You got them actually.
I got them 6. I'll say 6. Firm 6. But I still got Clippers though.
Oh. All right. What type of matchups you looking for in the playoffs? Period.
I'm looking for Young versus I'm looking OKC going against they got opportunity to go against the any team that's in the play. Honestly, they got opportunity to go against the Mavericks, the Suns, Golden State, the Lakers. So I want to see that Young versus old. I like where this is at, like I said, the play-in is giving an opportunity for those older teams that can't really keep up in the regular season to still have an opportunity. So nobody wants to see OKC doesn't do good against bigger teams. You don't want to see the Lakers. You don't want to see AD and LeBron for a 7-game series, not because it was on paper, but because of where they're going to go at in the playoffs. You know what Brown did in the playoffs last year. He went from 13 seeds to conference finals because the team just fed him a little bit. I don't know if y'all want to see the Warriors. Don't know if y'all want to see the Mavs, but it makes it a little bit harder for that team in the first seed.
I do.
Now, it's those young leagues in the faster-paced NBA is able to get 4th, 3rd seed, 5th seed. You're able to get way further in the playoffs. Where back in the day, those younger teams, they might sit in like the 7th, 8th seed now.
Facts.
Back in the day, they would sit in the 7th, 8th seed because they don't have the experience. But now the game's more sped up. It's more about threes. Those younger teams are able to get a little bit further. So I'm looking forward to. I really want to see a Lakers Thunder. I'm not gonna lie. Bless you. I would love to see Lakers Thunder.
Only because I think the Lakers gonna take them out of here. I kind of want to see OKC last a little while.
The only chance the Lakers have to be a 8th seed, so OKC would have to get out the 1st seed. They can't be anything other than that.
They're not getting out the 1st. Well, maybe because maybe the Nuggets want to see the Lakers, and if the Nuggets see the Lakers ain't gonna win.
No,
they got there.
No, unless I get the Dwight Howard. Y'all need a big body, bro. Yo, he ain't free. Yo,
I ain't gonna lie though. If y'all did get the way out, y'all probably be having a way better shot.
Y'all need a body. I had Tristan Thompson out there. Tristan Thompson just went out there to have some clips for ESPN.
Lunch.
He was like, "Yes, see what I did against Jokic out here last year."
Lunch.
Y'all better go pick up the Dwight.
I'm trying to get another TV contract.
What matchup you looking forward to? East or West?
Some of these Eastern Jones, I want to see some like historical matchups. I definitely want to see the Knicks and Pacers.
That'd be nice.
I don't know if they'll play each other, but I want to see if that can happen. I want to see the Pacers and the Knicks. That's a historical one. If y'all know about that 30 for 30 Reggie Miller versus the Knicks, go and watch that because that was hilarious. They even got Spike Lee in that joint. If you know about the Knicks, you know about Spike Lee. It's just that's a historical one I would like to see. So that's a good joint. I definitely want to see Miami versus Boston. Somehow, some way, they gotta make that happen. If they can make that happen in the first round, that'd be great. Because if we get Boston out of here in the first round, and it'd be devastating. Oh my God, bro! They had to blow that thing up off the rip.
It fell to the Heat again
in the first round, though. In the first round, I want to see the Sixers out the playoffs. Don't even go.
Yeah, that's not. Well, I mean, we're gonna be in the play-in for sure. We can't avoid that.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. All right, get them out. Get them out. Put this out.
Beat the Heat. Beat the Heat. Beat the Heat, so you can go against the Milwaukee Bucks, and then Heat. Go take out the Celtics. We know you like them.
You already know what that's about.
Go take out the Celtics, bro.
I think that's really all I want to see. I know the Cavs and the Knicks got beef.
I'm not worried about the Cavs though.
No, I'm not either. Donovan. All right, so if they don't win, you think Donovan Mitchell out of there?
Should be. I don't think it was like the
Lakers.
I don't think 2 small guards is the best fit if their offense isn't super elite. I think if you want to have another guard next to you, it's either got to be defense or your offense has got to be super elite. I just don't like the 2 guards thing. We've seen the Dame and CJ McCollum, how long that took. And then you look back.
Who was John Wall playing with?
Bradley Beal.
That's right. Yeah. Bradley Beal didn't work.
But you see with Stephen Clay, Clay was an all-defensive player before the injury. Clay could guard the best guard on the other team. Right. He couldn't stop the best guard on the other team, but he could guard him.
Slow him down.
So I think that's a problem. And then you're putting too much on Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Also think it was cool. So it's weird. You got 2 small guards and you got 2 really bigs. They can't shoot for real. Evan Mobley's not shooting that often. So I think you got to get rid of one of those guys too. I don't necessarily say blow it up, but I think just revamp the look of the team, the style of the team. That's all. But yeah, I see Mitch. I see Mitch Lodden. I ain't gonna lie.
They're going to be playing who, like the Pacers?
Yeah, Pacers. The Pacers or the Magic, or maybe the Heat. The Heat look like they could
I would say or the Heat.
Or the Sixers. Listen.
No.
If you play the Cavs, get into that 6th seed, bro. We get the Cavs or the Magic, bro.
You could get the Cavs and the Magic. You think they can win without Embiid? For what though? Like, what y'all winning for? What to give Embiid some more time?
I don't know. Don't come back if you're not healthy though.
If
you're here, I'm gonna say you're healthy.
You know you're not.
If he comes back, he's healthy. You can't. Don't come back and not be healthy. You're too big for that.
He gonna do that though. Cause listen, he gonna have to lose weight just to play. Cause he don't want to load up all that weight on that knee. He not doing that. Just cut it out. I already know you already gonna blew up probably 10 pounds just sitting around. You can't run. Can't do cardio. Knee.
They say you back in April though.
To do what? Then how he gonna look in April? Oh my god.
This season would be so
bro,
different, bro.
First of all, why y'all even be reporting stuff like that? Y'all know he not coming back.
This season would be so different if he just stayed healthy. Why'd you play that Warriors game, Kuminga? Why'd you jump at my man's knees like that, bro? The city was up. He had 50. We didn't go to the Wemby game. We would have told you about the 70, the greatest performance from a big man in a long, very long time. And then a week later, because y'all just in his ear, because of the 65 game thing that's dumb, because what's going to happen is, with this, you got to play 65 games to get these awards. It's going to be, Mikal Bridges is a great player, but you're going to see him first team All NBA.
And then he's going to get a max
contract. You're going to start looking, you're going to be like, oh, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, LeBron. Wait, why wasn't Anthony Edwards first team, second team, or third team? You're going to have discourse like, oh, AE didn't even make it to All NBA. When Mikal Bridges had first team, what happened there? It's because he didn't play 65 games. No, it's stupid. And then you force some players to go out there and play to get a contract to feed their families. I do think games should be thought into it, but if someone plays 60 games and someone else plays 70, he's the better player. 60 games is not that deep. Players get injured, things happen. It's the game that we play.
Man, that 65 game going crazy because, look, once the player, all right, so if the player, like just like you said, like AE, if AE miss, he don't get to 65 games, then he get like 60, right?
He don't even get second team. He drops
right.
off the whole.
He drops off the whole joint. So now, because you're not any all team at all, you don't get no bonus. I don't get no max. None of that.
You just average
so
30.
Boom. But then if you get hurt around now, right? Because we're going into the playoffs. The team, because beforehand, the team like, no, sit, rest. You know what I'm saying?
For shit.
Now, once you miss the 60 games, now they're like, when you coming back? You know, you think you about to come back? Because now it don't matter. Because you missed the 65 threshold already. So now it don't matter. So now it's like, come back as fast as possible. Like,
right.
Let's get you on the, like.
And then they don't have to pay you that max.
Yeah,
they can't
like.
pay you that max. And it's the situation
And they get
like,
to use you, like, exactly.
I don't know if I could pay you as much. You injury prone.
So I think it's weird right now that it's like pressure on Embiid to come back.
Yeah, like
I thought before it wouldn't be pressure on him.
I don't think Tyrese Halliburton I know D Mitch can make an all team, but no. Tyrese can't make one.
Tyrese, and it's funny because Tyrese been playing with an injury all year because of that.
Yeah.
He was fighting an injury and he said on JJ Redick John, like, yeah, like I came back a little earlier because of the 65 game thing, and I probably before the 65 game thing, I probably would have sat out an extra game or two.
Yeah, who's making these discussions, bro? Is it Chris Paul still? CJ McCollum? Yeah, bro, Joe Dumars. Just because you played 82 games.
I know, because he wasn't them 80s. Yeah. And he on the Pistons, like the worst one.
You didn't have back-to-back games like that back in the day. Like, come on, you got to relax.
Because nobody even wanted to see his stuff. These
players moving more, there's more possessions, they're bound to get hurt. You gotta chill.
Yeah.
Adam Silver, chill out over here.
Bro, 65 game thing, yeah, I'm not for it. They need to get rid of it. Just get rid of it. And still, I mean, I think you still keep it into it, like you said, make it accountable. Maybe like 50,
put it in your
maybe
vote.
60.
Yeah, and people do your research. Stop saying, well, Karl Malone did it with one MVP with 50 games. It was a lockout season. Stop being stupid. Well, LeBron won MVP with 60 games. That was also a lockout season. Do your research before you say stuff like that. I've been seeing y'all on the internet.
Yeah.
Do your research, bro.
The internet's different. Watch basketball. How about that?
Right.
More people need to watch basketball instead of hopping on the keyboard.
2020 was also a COVID season. So, that's right.
Like
people haven't been playing that many games, but I still think they should get rid of it. I don't think a guy winning 40 games, playing 40 games. I don't think a guy necessarily playing like around 50 games should get MVP. But you gotta tell the voters to be more accountable and to vote on stuff like that. Tell the voters what they're voting for, because to this day, we still don't have a criteria for MVP.
Right. Y'all should try to make something.
Yeah, and then now we're making criteria for most improved in DPOY, where you gotta be on a winning team. Now, that wasn't a criteria.
That was never a criteria. Those were the Jones that you can get even if your team wasn't winning. Like you can go out and get like, all right, maybe I can't get the MVP, but I'll be defensive player of the year. I'll be most improved player of the year. I'll be sixth man of the year. Like, you feel me? The team might be terrible, but your player got sixth man of the year. That's something for the team to be excited about. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, oh, all right, we got the best sixth man though. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? we got something to cheer about. We mean something to look forward to. But nah, none of that.
It's over.
It's over. It's over. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it with us. We're gonna, we're gonna wrap it up right here. This was a long one, you feel me? But we had to give you our thoughts on the end of the season, and then I think probably by the time we do another one, more teams will probably be locked in a position.
Yeah, exactly.
To get into the playoffs. So we'll do a full wrap up, the actual playoff matchups. Give y'all our thoughts on who should be MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. I already know our thoughts about the ideas and stuff like that. And there's some new awards, so I low key got to do some more research on some of these new awards. It's a Clutch Award.
Yeah, the Clutch Award. Yeah, Rock's got last year, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a couple joints. It's some new stuff. So I mean, I'm gonna brush up on my awards, and we're gonna get right back to y'all.
Yeah, and then KD, bro, it ain't nothing on the flow for you.
Oh my God,
KD.
Oh my God, elderly abuse.
Yo, give me my
Life alert. Oh my God, bro. Yo, bro. I hope you got your life alert under your jersey next time, bro, because they just dropping you. We gonna get him. Don't worry, bro. We gonna get him. Brandon Miller, we looking for you, bro. Abusing old people like that, that ain't cool.
Bro.
That ain't cool. You feel what I'm saying? That's a bet in the league.
My grandma KD age. You guys.
That's crazy. You better respect. Put some respect on that man. You feel me?
Bro, KD was hooping in the 90s.
You know, he was on the Supersonics.
He was.
Okay. We don't even have the Supersonics no more. You better respect that.
Playing for a team in green and yellow.
In green and yellow, bro. That Ray Allen used to play for. Y'all know about that. Ray Allen made his name.
Y'all think Ray Allen played on OKC because he on all-time OKC? He ain't played for OKC. He played for Supersonics. You ain't never see Ray Allen in the OKC jersey.
Ray Allen. That would have been tough.
No,
Jesus Shuttleworth in the OKC jersey.
No, I think he would look like
that blue. Right, exactly. But other than that, man, enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. And we're going to see y'all at the end of the